Hey guys, how you doing? So, are we ready for our next installment of the Screw Upchurch, whatever the hell it is that's going on? So I am assuming this is the second video. It is Screw's 42-minute response to Upchurch's 7-minute video. Now you guys know already because my response to his 7-minute video was 20 minutes long. So I always, you guys know, I talk a lot on my reactions. I always do. I always add at least 15 minutes, if not a half an hour. I can't help it. And my subscribers don't mind it. So what is going on with the lights in this room? It's in every room in my house. My electricity keeps going like this. But you guys got to know there's a storm going on outside. So I might lose power and we lose everything. And this is my first day back after being gone for 2 weeks. So we don't really want that to happen. And I can't make videos by candlelight. So I don't know. We're gonna keep going. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna keep the good parts in, but you guys know that Screw also has a tendency to ramble on and talk a lot and sometimes repeat himself. He does the same things that I do. Yeah. We're very similar in that way. I'm not quite as theatrical as he is and entertaining. That's the only difference. If I was, I would have the viewership and the subscribers that he has. But anyway, let's just get it. It's called, oh, let me tell you what it's called. It is called Don't Be Mad at Church. Little play, I guess. Don't be mad while you're at church. I haven't been in a church in a long time, so I don't know. I used to get mad with all the stand up, sit down, kneel shit that I used to have to do. As you can tell, I'm a recovering Catholic. But don't be mad at church. Nice play on words. Okay, I'll give that one to you, Screw. Let's just get it, you guys.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's.
So before we start, you think you won. I think I won, but this reaction had to happen. LOL, love ya. So we know Screw is a big fan of Eminem, right? We know this. He is a stan. Whether he would admit it or not, I don't know, but he is. And so you guys also know, if you are an Eminem fan at all, that if he tears somebody apart in a song or says any type of disparaging type things, at the end, he has done this in several songs. He even did it in his diss to MGK, to P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puff, Sean Combs, whatever the hell you want to call him, that at the end of the song, he will say, oh, and I'm just kidding, girls. I love ya. Oh, I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just kidding, Puff. You know I love ya. So, is he doing that here? It seems like he is kind of. LOL, love ya. Kind of like, I'm going to tear you apart in this video, but you know I love ya. I kind of get that vibe from this. Am I the only person? Am I the only reactor? Because is that what he's doing here? I think that's what I get. I have a very sarcastic sense of humor. So does Screw. So before we start, you think you won? I think I won. But this reaction had to happen. LOL. Love ya. He's being a smartass. Okay?
Get it started. Let's get it started in here. Hey guys.
Now he's sitting in he's sitting on the exact table. There's the picture that he did the interview at. Was it an interview? Or was he filming himself in that video? Like he was being asked questions, but he really wasn't, and he was filming himself. That's interesting.
It's Screwface Jean, SFJ, Mr. Fizz. Now, we back here. We back, man. This dude really cares about me. That's the craziest part. I didn't think homie cared so much, but insecurity is a hell of a thing. So, my man Upchurch made a video about me. Now, before we start, let me just get some things out the way, quick. This video is gonna get a bunch of thumbs down, and we're gonna explain all of this. This video is gonna get a bunch of negative comments, and do you know why? Because Upchurch's strategy, let me take you to the Upchurch school of winning something. Upchurch has 1.6 million subscribers and big followings on a lot of platforms. We platform for it. But he thinks that if he uses his base to flood certain things or drown certain things out, that makes them true. Nah, it doesn't. Let me give you a little introduction, because some of y'all are new. My name is Screwface Jean, and I'm not here to get every subscriber just for the sake of getting every subscriber. I know some of y'all are new. Some of the OGs and some of the people who know about me will tell you, yeah, he really don't care about that negative comment stuff, and he's definitely just as petty as anybody else, and he'll jump in there. So here's what I'm gonna say.
All right, I'm gonna pause this for a minute because I have something to say about this. When they had their beef last time, Screw lost a very large portion of his subscription base because of one of the disses he put out. It was a little tasteless. It was very racist. And I'm not talking about what happened was, okay, he's talking about Upchurch does have a huge fan base. He does. But they can be very protective when it comes to him. However, when they had their first confrontation, his very first video, the very first words he said were, "To my subscribers, I do not want you to go out and attack this man. I do not want you to go and flood his comments with negative things," because the Creek Squad can do that. But when they do go and troll people like that, they are doing it to the people who really deserve it. If you follow Upchurch at all, you know that the type of people that the Creek Squad goes after are they're either garbage reactors or they're just garbage people to begin with. But when this original beef went off and he made a video responding to Screw, because Screw was the one that picked the fight, the first words he said were, and actually I'll show you the clip. Here's the clip right here.
What up, skinnies? All right, now listen. Before I start this video, now look, listen to me. I'm being dead ass right now. Look, dead ass serious. Don't jump on this guy's page. Don't trash talk him. Don't be like, no, fuck you, fuck you. Listen, this is a reaction. But it's an honest reaction in this guy's perspective, okay? Now, as we go through this, I'm going to explain everything nicely because this guy does not understand a lot of the punchlines and shit that I said in my song. Personally, don't think this guy was prepared for me. He picked my most recent shit I put out, so I don't expect him to understand fully. Another reason that I don't expect this guy to understand fully is because he's not from my type of area. He's not from, he didn't grow up in the culture I grew up in, just like I didn't grow up in the culture he grew up in. There might be some stuff in rap songs that he may say or someone he likes may say that I'll be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Doesn't mean I think that person's song is bad. No. It just means that I'm being honest and I ain't got a fucking clue what they're talking about because I'm not from the hood. I'm not from, that lifestyle. I'm from a totally different lifestyle. So let's get into this reaction and I'm going to explain it to him and give a little bit more insight on me for him to know. So here we go.
Lil Nas X. Been going through, he has the biggest song in the...
So you see what I mean? He specifically said, do not flood this man's comment. He just doesn't understand. I'm going to talk to him a bit. We come from different places. Then Screw released a diss track to Upchurch that was not okay. And he lost a huge portion of his subscription base, of his subscribers. Now you got to understand, now in the beginning, he gained a lot of followers because a lot of Upchurch fans subscribe to Screw. Now, I'm a reactor. I react to both of these gentlemen. And I have subscribers from both of them. I have a lot of Upchurch fans as subscribers. I'm a Yankee from the Northeast. And in the beginning, I had a lot of questions about the South, about why Upchurch had a rebel flag everywhere in all his videos, we've had talks about gun control. I'm obviously a liberal. Not obviously if I'm from the Northeast, but I am. I happen to be a liberal Democrat, more moderate, I guess, now at this point in my life. But I grew up in a very liberal home. And so there are certain things that we don't agree on. There are certain things we do agree on. But we have discussions about it. And I'll tell you something. Upchurch followers, the Creek Squad, are I can talk with them. As long as I say to them, look, we talk about everything in my forum. I call my comment section a forum. Why? Because we discuss everything. And as long as you come in and you talk respectfully to people, we'll talk about everything and anything. And we do we do. So for him to say that Upchurch uses his people or sends his people out like he's a mobster and he can send his people out to, flood other people to win something, I think that's stretching it a little far. When he does, when his fan base does go and flood to troll someone, Upchurch doesn't send his people out, send his fan base out to do that. His fan base just goes out and does that because they are not good people. And Screw has never been in that category, as you can see by the clip I showed you. Let's continue.
To the SJ Nation, to all the negative comments that you're going to see in this video and everything, I need you to respond. Whoever's the quickest person, doesn't matter, to every negative comment, and just put Nebraska white or Cornhuskers White House butt. Because we already know that these people have a different system of logic, right? They don't have the same one that most.
That these people have a different system of logic. Oh, screw. When you say, I'm not going to even be able to get through this video. When you say things like, I want you to respond, he is the one telling his people what to do. SNJ Nation, which I happen to be a part of. I'm a part of both of them, but what I'm saying is, if you're telling your people, your fan base, to make fun of, basically, look at this, he wants it to make fun of Upchurch's fan base by saying Cornhuska's White House Bud. That's not even the right quote from the song, the diss, right? And then say, because these people have a different system of logic or different. You can't say these people, man. You can never say these people. You're putting out a generalization, and then you are systematically putting a group of people away from yourself. And do you know what that is? You can't do that. That's racism. And if it's not racism, it's classism, it's sexism, it's some kind of ism. Anytime you take a group of people and you say these people or those people, meaning they are not you or yourself or your group, man, you can't do that. Because I guarantee at some point you're going to say during this that he was an elitist to you. And that's exactly what you're telling your people to be elitist, to say that they are better than his people and to make fun of them. Man, screw, I don't know what's going on with you right now, man. This is not you.
White House Bud. Because we already know that these people have a different system of logic, right? They don't have the same one that most people follow. So
they have a different system of logic that most people don't follow. Now, I agree that Upchurch and I do not share the same political beliefs. And I agree that there are probably other things, like probably this, the Second Amendment. We can probably agree on some of it, but not all of it. However, our core values and morals are the same. And that's why I respect Upchurch. And that's why I originally respected you, Screw. But what you are saying right now, you're making yourself an elitist. You're setting yourself apart from another group of people. You are saying you are better than them. How am I going to get through a 42-minute tape when you are saying this in the first 2 minutes and 28 seconds?
they're able to try to paint a narrative because they think quantity, it will always mean more than quality. So here's what I'm going to say like this. Shout out to the Upchurch fans, because there's a batch of Upchurch fans that I gained from the battle that were just like, bro, you really, really, really went in. I'm an Upchurch fan, but you bodied that and stuck around. I appreciate them, like them. But let me make this clear. I don't know how I be gaining y'all like the stands of certain people, right? Because I don't do reactions of this person, so I don't understand it. So all the people who are unsubscribing, just like I said, just like everybody else said, we don't care. Just like No Life Shaq put it pretty good in his video.
Trust me, the subs you lost, they gonna come back if they're real fans, bro. Matter of fact, they would have never unsubbed if they was real fans.
People who unsubscribe to you are not people you want to sub. That's what I said in my song. I don't care about that. That's not the point, right? The point is having the...
Well, I think, what he's saying is true. If you have subscribers that are only there for you for a certain group or a certain singer that you happen to react to, but like I have like, and you guys know this, I have like 4 big fan bases due to particular bands or groups that or people that I react to. But they're not the only people I react to. I have other things that I react to. You understand what I'm saying? So they're not going to get to see the people that they originally subscribed to me for every week or every, you know what I'm saying? So if they unsubscribe to me because I'm not doing their favorite band that they subscribe to me for every week, well, then they're not really subscribed and invested in my channel, which is what they should have subscribed for anyway, because they like my reactions, the way I do reactions and my channel. And that's what he's saying, and I agree with him, and I agree with Shaq. If they fuck with you, then they stay with you. If they don't fuck with you, then and they unsubscribe, then they were never there for you and your channel to begin with. So you don't want that subscriber anyway. You want the subscriber that's there because they appreciate you, your channel, and the way that you do reactions. I am subscribed to Shaq. Why? Because he makes me laugh, man. I don't care who he is doing a reaction to. He could be doing a reaction to Little Pump, who I can't stand, but he will do it, and I'll watch it because I know he will make me laugh. Every reaction he does makes me laugh. I am invested in Shaq and his channel, and that's why I am subscribed to him. I'm not subscribed to him because he does 14 Eminem reactions a week. You know, script work. I have been with those two men since they started doing music reactions. And I have watched their channel. We started at the exact same time, believe it or not. And I'm at 1.5K. And they're like pushing, trying to get to 1 million or something at this point. But I've watched them grow from just a little channel to where they are now, where they're hosting a radio show and they're doing art, because they are hella talented, and I have supported them every step of the way, and I love those two. They're like my brothers. I love those, Marcus and Lem over at Scriptwork. I am invested in them and their channel. Same with King Blitz and his channel. He just started a reaction channel, but I'm invested in him and his music. You need to be invested in the reactor. I mean, yeah, it's cool. They do the music that you like, but there's 1 million reactors on YouTube. So every reactor has to have something that they do that sets them apart, and it's their personality. I had someone come on and make a remark on one of my reactions that said, I don't know if you're familiar with the Matthews family, but you need to go start watching some of their, some of his videos, because he's got a fantastic personality and he's got all these followers and blah, 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 and it would really help you out. And I said, you know what? If you like the Matthews family so much, go over and watch his reactions. I know who he is. I've watched his reactions, but I'm not him. That's not my personality. That's not the way I do reactions. And then I have my subscribers come over and say to me and say, I'm subscribing. There is not another reaction channel out there that does reactions like you do. And I love that. So we're not all the same, guys. And we're not going to be clones of each other. There is not another Shaq out there. And that is why Shaq, I've watched him grow from just doing European artists. That's all he did was European artists, to what he's doing now, to hit 1 million subscribers in a year. I watched him blow up like that. This year has been special for all of us in different ways. So now that I just went on that tirade, this might be a 2-part video. Just letting you know. Let's go.
People who are like-minded. Now, Upchurch did a video about me. It's only 8 minutes long. And we're going to react to it. Right? We're going to react to it. Why not?
Thought mine would be short too, until I realized how much I had to correct. Correct in your own mind, or I think it's correct in his own mind. I don't know. Because I watched the interview. You know me, I'm just brutally honest. I watched what he said on the video in the interview, and I watched Upchurch's reaction to what he said. And all Upchurch did was react to what he said in the video. So, let's go. That's one thing Upchurch does have is integrity. He doesn't lie, and he doesn't exaggerate. He just goes off of, and that's all he did. So let's go.
You dig? By the way, shout out to Grizzy Hendrix. This is gonna be another chance for me to promote that. Me and Grizzy. Yeah.
I love Grizzy Hendrix, by the way. Love him. He makes important songs that need to be out there, and I've done 2 of his songs, and I want to do more. So Grizzy, hit me up, let me know, and I will react to any of your music, dude. Let me know, because you're special.
I mean, we might be having a little YouTube battle going on here, you know what I mean? And that excites me because it's going to be real battle fans in there. So, Upchurch, let's see what you said. Ready, set, go.
What's up, bruh? What's up? What's good, bruh? You trying to smell me, bruh? You want to sniff something, midget? You want to smell something, midget? Come on, let's go, something. Hey, let's apply something. I'm finna fuck him up. Come on. You want to fuck him? Bro, why you make me gotta be mean to you for it?
Hold on, Upchurch. Are you're asking why I make you have to be mean? Is that what you just said? First of all, that doesn't make sense. Second of all, because you have literally been commenting to everybody who's made a diss track about me.
1 week ago, respect from Tennessee. Shit was tight, bro. Real talk. Okay. But it was pinned by Cloud9 New Jersey. And it's got 180 likes on it. Okay, so this is not... He's not talking shit about... Oh, my lord. He's not talking shit about SCRU. If Cloud9 New Jersey did a diss track against SCRU... And by the way, SCRU has been putting it out there for months now that he wanted smoke. He wanted all the smoke. He's been saying that. Again, here are some examples.
You ugly as fuck. Just saying, you ugly as hell. That's probably why you're so mad you act better all the time, because you can't get no bitches. Not my fault. Not my fault. Blame your mom for that one. Nah, man. Shit. Ray, you did it again. I can't respect you when you ride up being fake, you ain't shit. It's mother. Fuckers like you in the way of those who legit, trying to take my bread and slow my roller going up. It's not my fault you publicize inside the way. Put it on the internet, trying to slow down on my promo, you homo, I bet. I'ma get it pro bono like oh no mic check. Fucking old man who just sit in the basement, then double up on my price on my reactions, you basic. If I'm paying that much, you think that he'd have his own station. If you get paid like that, then why don't I see way more inflation? Stop twisting all your or an uppercut right from Upchurch, knock some teeth out his mouth. I'm from the shore, but I struggle more, had to bleed in the south. When motherfuckers want war, then I start weed in the mouth. Tell me that I'm the shit to hit you up cause I'm dope. Then you try to get in my pockets like you're fiending for clap from Upchurch, he had to give you that upwork. You lost to a country singer and single for life. Like what's worse, I walk in a room of bitches and wonder who I'ma fuck first. You walk in a room of chicks, they deny you. You be like, fuck her. Who the fuck gon' play Dungeons and Dragons inside your basement and react to Upchurch, Eminem and Dax cause they your favorite? Go shoot meth up in your kitchen, what else y'all do in Nebraska? Shoot up heroin and ether, then start asking questions after like stop being greedy, just know that I'll be the truth. Fuck you talking about, Willis? Ask who the shit bitch I still is. Go ahead and catch me outside. Like how about that, Dr. Phyllis? I'm sick of frauds who like you. I'm sick of being the illest. I don't like the bring machete. If you about your business, do it right or I expose you. Your lane of rap is whack, it's something that I am opposed to. Give you fucking money, you ain't do what you supposed to. You like a stripper. We're tricking you, doing what
Okay. So, he's saying he wants to smoke. From one rapper to another, it doesn't matter. If Screw had put something in there that was tight as shit, he would have said it about Screw. This is just one rapper saying to another rapper, dude, that shit was tight. Real talk, man. And 180 people agreed with him. So he's not disrespecting Screw. He's just saying that was some tight shit, man. When you write good stuff, you write good stuff. I don't think that's a diss towards Screw. I think that's just, he doesn't say in there, oh, Screws versus Sucked, or yeah, he deserved that shit, or yeah, you know, he's a real fucking whatever. He didn't say anything disparaging. Screw's name isn't even in that shit. He just said respect from Tennessee. Shit was tight, bro. Real talk. That's it, man. Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about, though? How it gets... Okay, I said before, Screw's like me. He talks a lot, but he also has... He exaggerates things as well. You guys know that. He's animated. He's very... And that's his thing. That's what he does as a reactor. He's very animated. He's theatrical. Okay, here's another one. Pinned by Reaper. 100% respect. And 226 people agreed with him.
Spoke my name and you lost respect. Grip the snake by its fucking neck. Watch him squirm like he's come to terms with the fact that he's meeting his death. You've got balls, but it's time to face it. Chin check quick, gonna need a facelift. Bust a tech, nah fuck respect. I'm serving humble pie on a daily basis. Need a chop, you fucking racist. Backward shit has your ass complacent. Time to watch a man sitting stone start to crumble when I put a body bag in his mother's basement. Said the YouTube cypher's too white, but your fan base looking kinda light. I could dish you out the gate, but I'm picking up my plate. I ain't doing this for clout, but I'm hype. Cause you claim that you fucking live battle rap, but you ain't never even won a battle, right? You got bodied by Upchurch the first 2 times. Tell Stella that I'm gonna make it thrice. When I texted you, I tried resolving issues of my name being dropped, but you said, who is you? Now you about to fucking learn about a man on a mission since you wanna keep on playing. Now I gotta diss Screw. You love Eminem, but you Lord Jamar. Claim that I'm white and I don't belong. You mentioned Nathan just to ride a wave. Now you cast away like Chuck Nolan, dog. It's written in my will, son, I give no fucks. Use my bare hands as I'm swinging at your gut. Uppercut, aired out, laying ass up. Live leak, title Screw gets face fucked. Not by me, more so by Munfu. Dirty laundry ad on YouTube. You said you hate Dax, I know that's true, but you're both the same since your ego consumed. This is the fire you stoked. I'll pull that silver spoon right out your throat. You're just afraid that the fans knew the shit that you did, that they'd all wanna hop off the boat. You deserve nothing but exile. After a while, I started with cracking the code. All of that ego and pent-up aggression is fake, and your plan didn't go as you hoped. Let's talk about all the people you screwed when they told you they had you for months. They were stoked. Hillbilly sent out your track, the bizarre, then you acted like Daniel and real you awoke. I see beyond all your falsification and character. You're not an heir to the throne. When will you realize that you're just a pawn and that chess pieces can't ever move on their own? Stepping on people like Christine and Holly while they were just helping you keep you afloat. Taking that money way back from your manager. I am not lying or telling a joke. Let's talk about all the people you've hurt, so everyone knows when they're casting a vote. You should ask Screw where donations are going, cause they didn't go to his craft and it showed. Initially I wasn't gonna do this. Crip told me that you and him were tight. When I hit your line just to sort the fucking problem out, you saw me and went poltergeist. So I gotta ask, without trying to be an ass kiss, Crip, you still got that casket right? When I script this man's death, it'll be the perfect fit inside the Crip while he's welcome to the afterlife. And with that move, it's checkmate, bitch.
What? I don't see... He's not... I don't believe Ryan Upchurch would sit there.
You gonna try to pretend like you're not the one who keeps talking about me? I know you be trying to paint narratives, but that's why. Because you're huge. You're big. Right? And the fact that you continuously still talk about me the way you do, and you're still so involved in things that, you know, people dissing me, that's why.
Come on, spit out your very, very simple sentence you're trying to say to answer a question you've had to ponder on forever, Mr. Battle Rap Expert.
Why is your face so red?
Because he's mad, man.
Hold up, why is you... You ask real people their opinion. So trust me, I'm not trying to hide nothing. I'm not. It literally doesn't make sense for you to say I'm not telling people on a video where you're showing I'm talking about you. And clearly, you still talk about me. Upchurch, here's the thing. You have a big bubble of people. And I know you know this is true. That's why this bothers you so much. You have a bubble of people that tell you what is reality. And you know as soon as you step out of that bubble into the real world, most people are going to listen to that and be like, you're kidding me, right? You understand that, right? Okay. And also, you are way too big for me to try to hide the fact that I had a battle with you. I have multiple videos on my channel about you that are responding to things you said to me. I see your comments, Upchurch. I see them.
I mean, and their ears ain't broke or nothing. I don't think they is. So that's why I can't tell them about it, because they can go hear it for themselves.
This man just drank a monster, now he thinks he's going savage, shooting at me with a BB gun all the way in Nebraska.
Okay. Is anybody but... does this seem like a little childish, or is it just me? Do you think if it was Eminem, he would be doing this? Because Eminem could take Savage in Nebraska and make them rhyme. Because of Upchurch's, not only the way he does wordplay, but also because of his southern accent, he says words in such... Trust me, I was in the Army for a long time. Not only that, I've got cousins down south in Louisiana and North Carolina. I don't understand a fucking word they say. I'm going to tell you. And I was in the Army for a long time, and I had a good portion of the people in the military are from the South. And there's a difference with being from the South and being from the country South. If you're from the South and you're from the country, you can't fucking understand a goddamn word people say. But if you're from the South and you've got that twang in your voice, plus you're a rapper, you can twist words. Has anyone ever listened to a Yellow Wolf sound? Like when he gets to where he's chopping, what he puts together? So come on now. This is just childish bullshit. And you're from Kansas? Oh, I'm sorry, you're from Nebraska, so you know you're in the Midwest.
That bitch raised hell and get the corn huskers. Yeah, I know I'm white, but not the White House, bud. I don't get the corn huskers. Yeah, I know I'm white, but not the White House, bud. I don't... Oh no, this is horrible.
Are y'all not hearing the brainwash? He's literally trying to tell y'all right now, okay, Screw doesn't tell people about the thing because then he will think, people think, well, he lost. Upchurch, the comedy behind this is when we drop the video of real people reacting to you, you're gonna look crazy for having... No, the reason why we did the video is so we can show your 1.6 million. 1.6 is a lie. You can paint a narrative online.
Okay, so basically he's saying that he did a video and showing Upchurch rapping to real people, meaning non-Upchurch fans, which means someone who has charted records, has Billboard records, a professional rapper. He's gonna who has 1.6 million subscribers on YouTube, but he wants to take his stuff outside of the YouTube bubble. You gotta remember, Screw's inside the YouTube bubble as well, but I don't know how. He's gonna take this, and they've already filmed this, and they're gonna show it to real people in Nebraska. and see what they say about it. And I'm assuming that he set this up as his actual diss track, or what his second diss track is going to be. So I don't really need to go through 42 minutes of him trying to break down and make fun of Ryan all the way through this, because I've already got all the information I need. What he's doing throughout all this is he's being an elitist. He's trying to make Ryan look like a stalker. And he's basically saying, I've already made this diss track taking you outside of your little bubble into the real world. Who do you think is buying all of his albums? If you have 1.6 million followers, that's a lot of people in the real world. I don't know too many people that just sit at their computer all day, except for reactors, and follow an artist. You have to buy their albums in the real world. Let's move forward a little bit and see where we're going.
Shooting at me with a BB gun all the way in Nebraska. I'm pretty sure this guy tried to rhyme savage with Nebraska. Okay. This man just drank a monster, now he's thinking that he's going savage. Shooting at me with a BB gun all the way in Nebraska. Yeah, bitch, raise hell and get the corn husk guts. Yeah, I know I'm white, but not the White House bud. Bro, Upchurch, that has nothing to do whether you think you're music.
Okay, first of all, he didn't say it like that. You guys have totally different. I talk more like Screw than Upchurch. So if I said that, I would sound just as stupid as Screw sounds saying that verse. It's like someone trying to read an Eminem verse, you know, unless you know where all his stops and starts are, and you can say it as fast as he does, it sounds fucking stupid. Or a Joyner Lucas verse. But come on, why are you making fun of him?
Music is good or not. And I'm telling you this as somebody, because this is ridiculous, right? Those are horrible bars. Those are not good bars. The only people who will accept those bars are the people who will accept like the type of stuff that you do, bro.
He went from from in the middle of one bar to in the middle of the next bar. Just to let you know. He didn't go bar. He didn't go one and then the other, one verse and then the other verse. He went from the middle of the verse of one to the middle of the verse of the other.
I'm telling you, with no bias, those are bad lyrics.
You got a spatula to go smack you up.
Get a spatula to go smack you up? Just the rapper right here? Bro, yeah, it's all about how you said a word, but you can't just make every word try to rhyme, bro. You can't make every word. That's what we call in battle rap a reach.
But you do it all the time as well. And the other thing is, Upchurch isn't a battle rapper. You got to understand that.
I don't know why y'all keep trying to act like you were part of this battle rap stuff. That's called a reach.
Whatever you're reaching for better be a sandwich, because you're going to have to eat it.
Like, you know what a big famous reach in battle rap is? When Dot says, I make it rain from my Beretta. And Beretta was supposed to be Barella. You can't just stretch everything and make it match. Nebraska corn huskas is super trash, bro. I'm sorry, church. That's bad. I don't know, like, oh my God, bro. You got it easy, bro. That you can get away doing that stuff.
No battle rapper. He's a poet with a med kit.
I mean, you're literally doing spoken word. Like, you don't even... I've literally seen some of your fans say that you don't have to rhyme to win a battle. Here's the thing, bro. Like, you met the right one. You met the person who's not afraid of what You have. I'm not. It doesn't matter, bro, and it doesn't change. You met someone who actually understands this stuff, and that's why you said this was the hardest battle you've ever been in.
Okay. This is what I was talking about before. How in my last video I told you, after it was over, Upchurch handled it like a professional and said, look, we did it. It was fun. It's cool, whatever. And all he did was he went on his Instagram and just said, hey, you know, this was dope. Good game, whatever kind of thing. You know what I mean? And Screw made a video. A video. It's always about videos with him. Thanks for the clout. Thanks for all the extra subs. Blah, 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 blah. It's just, Screw's always got to be so extra. You know what I mean? But this, all he's concentrating on is this one little thing. You've been my hardest challenge yet, and I had a blast. And he's missing all the rest of this stuff, which is actually the gentleman that's in church, which is, hey, just wanted to come over to your spot on the internet and say, good game. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And at the end of the day, we will never see eye to eye on everything. But in hip hop, can always have a convo on LOL, obviously. We did a good thing. We entertained our folks. A lot of reaction channels will make a little extra cash this month. And we both still gonna be being the music outside the battle area and in the battle area. You've been, see, I like this part. Stay golden, pony boy. Love The Outsiders, the book and the movie. Sincerely, the redneck. Okay, this is cool. It's classy. This is the way it's supposed to be handled. But he's going to take this and use it against him? Oh, man, Screw. You're just showing your colors, man. When Upchurch forgot, he already gave you props and told the truth before his insecurities made him lie to his fans. No wonder why he's so furious. I would have been too.
And you know why you said that? Because you know you lost.
You didn't.
But you can't say that because your fans will get upset. So the most you'll ever get from somebody like you saying, this is the hardest battle I've ever been in.
Standing on the sidelines wrapping hearts up when they literally get hurt, Trent. So now I'm racist and not a rapper. That's funny because you never even met me. You talk about my gap, but your nose looks like a flipped over jet ski.
Why didn't you say that in your... That was better than anything that you said in any of your disses. So I'll ask you, just to be subjective and be honest. Was that bar you just said better than White House, bro? Like any of those bars you said? Be honest. Be honest. And there's more than just your teeth. It's your whole put together. You kind of look like.
So that was really...
And you mad excited. The problem that be...
Oh yeah, because all rappers just pick fights with country singers. Hey you, Luke Bryan.
No BS. I have no idea what point he was going for here. Because you called him a country singer.
Like, and it's really a shame that you think your fans aren't smart enough to, like, that's crazy.
Oh, I forgot. That was the big thing in the beginning as to how it started. It was a misunderstanding. He was doing an internet interview or radio interview, and somebody brought up Screw, and he thought, well, they were talking about this other dude, and they were talking about him for a second. Upchurch thought, first of all, he was baked out of his mind. He's always baked out of his mind. They quickly switched gears and brought up Screw's name, and Upchurch was slow on the uptake and thought they were still talking about the dude before Screw. And he said, oh, I don't even fucking know him. He's irrelevant to me. And when he said that, they were on Screw. But Upchurch was on the guy before Screw. So Screw took offense to it. And he's saying, and Upchurch even said, look, dude, I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about the guy before you because they switched it up on me. And you could tell during the interview, he showed it. And you could tell that that's how it happened. But Screw still says that he picked the fight. He didn't. It was a miscommunication. I remember that.
Didn't take that L because, like, he's a country singer, you know what I'm saying?
No. I didn't take that L because you're garbage. What? Bro, I'm glad I reacted to this. Why are you cutting it and making it seem like that? No. I'm telling you right now, the country singer part was me saying that what is the point of thinking that, like, me going... Listen, this is a country singer with a big fan base, right? What is the point of me? I would never believe what he or his stans think because they're not fans of the thing that we do.
He's not a country singer, though. God damn.
That's the point. Stop trying to spin, bro. You sound like a politician.
You the one that picked the fight, and you lost, some bitches.
Here's the reason why, like, I wouldn't, like, what you have said about you winning will never faze me. Is because I live on planet Earth. And we will show you in this video that we do.
I'm not going to keep going on then, because obviously he's got this video that he wants to show him.
Like I said, the Upchurch fans going to be in the comment section trying to cape for him. But shout out to all the regular people who about to watch this and be like, bruh. He looked like he's possessed by a redneck devil. He looked like he's possessed by like a...
Shit, I mean twice. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grow this mustache out again where it looks like complete fucking shit. I'm gonna give me a fucking...
You don't have to do that, bro. You look like Howdy Doody. Like, you look bad, like bad. I'm not trying to be funny in this video. I'm really not.
Also, lost a rap battle to Larry the Enticer. Bro, I want some subscribing from you, bro.
These are all of these people are YouTube rappers. I'm not sure why he's showing this list.
You see how he said that I'm unsubscribing to your thing?
Where in the fuck are you even doing this interview at, you goofy bastard?
Interview? The irony of when they call you a doofy bastard and then they say, where are you doing this interview? It's called a live stream. It's where you turn on a camera.
That's what I thought. Remember what I said when I said that it's the same table, same thing? It wasn't an interview. He was just filming himself and talking. That's what it was. I was right.
And you live stream. I think they have that where you are. I don't know.
All right, now don't insult his intelligence. He is a smart person, but it did look like you were being asked questions and answering the questions. So it does look like an interview. I even thought it was an interview until I looked closer, and then I realized that it was just a live stream. So let's get past that.
Fucking friends. I was a little short roly poly ass and lay down to your own, jump off of me and try to dump.
Yo, I be upset sometimes. Why you be giving Mumfu so much motherfucking clout, man? Huh? Why you be giving him so much? Stop giving him so much clout, man. Huh?
Yeah, fuck you too, whoever your name is. Your head looks like a goddamn tater tot in the floorboard of a...
Your head looks like a Lego block. Your head looks like a Rubik's Cube. All of this is just making you look crazier because it's like, even your fans should be like, yo, Church, man, you are very accomplished, and if you think this person is irrelevant or not worth it or whack, you're giving him a lot of energy and a lot of your platform. So, like, it seems like no matter if you have these billboards or things or views or things, you still always end up barking at the moon, huh? You always end up back in my little neck of the woods there.
70 million plays.
Thank you, Upchurch. Well, you see there, Churchy. I don't know how dumb you think people are, but you didn't have to. Everybody knew who you were talking to and what you were talking about. It's a weird point.
And
I apologize for this video being freestyle into an Eminem beat. The hashtag gonna have Eminem, the baby, and probably something else about the baby. If I do a video about you, it's gonna have your hashtags in it. Are these disses? Like, what is going on here?
little clout bubble, you made a little clout bubble, didn't you?
I mean, I literally responded to an interview that you did, and clout bubble would be weird because it seems like you're the only one that inflates this clout bubble. I don't care that much about you. You lost already.
And as far as mine, well, I didn't mention you at all. Didn't put you in the title. Didn't hashtag nothing at all, actually, not even my own shit.
Well, you see, I know you think people are stupid, but you didn't have to. Well, you see there, Churchy. I don't know how dumb you think people are, but you didn't have to. Everybody knew who you were talking to and what you were talking about. It's a weird point.
And
I apologize for this video being so long, but I didn't realize he said so many stupid things.
it has millions. Yours hasn't even hit 500,000. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna just let the SJ Nation and everybody else go in the comment section and just body him for this, because it's like Macarena is the greatest song of all time. Vanilla Ice is the greatest rapper of all time. By that logic, okay. Huh? That's funny. Let's talk about something, because I know that some of y'all, you know, that you're trying to confuse people and they might not understand the math. But your diss track, your first one, has 1.6 million views. That's weird. So your ratio is actually worse. You said your fans would go support that. Irony!
I mean, it's okay. You got body block country singer. It is what it is.
Maybe if you say it enough, you'll actually believe it. Maybe if you make enough videos about it, or maybe if you find enough reasons that have nothing to do with the song, you'll get it. Is it the view? Well, clearly it has more views, so clearly it's better. Well, clearly No Life Shack said that. Listen, this is a long video. I don't care. I had to do it. And Upchurch, you're worth this amount of time. Trust me, you are worth it. You are big enough, you are worth it. So I already know you're gonna try to, he made 40 minute video about me. Yeah.
Shit happens.
And then he gave us the pedo face at the end. Boy, you'll get your Chris Hansen, can I have a cookie face the fuck out of here. Oh, Upchurch, listen. That's all I got. You know, I don't want to make this video any longer. 40-minute video. And I'm sure that's going to be in the 40-minute video. Of course. I took my time with this one. Got to get that watch time. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. There's going to be hella thumbs down. Shout out to all the people thumbs down. Shout out to all the people, the fake fans who came in. We already know how we deal with them. SJ Nation, shout out to everybody. Because I don't even want to deal with the comment section. I want y'all to go in on them. And just go ahead.
Okay, so for someone who said that the very first complaint in the beginning was that Upchurch lives in his own little world where he sends his minions or his fans to, or the way he operates is he sends his fans or his subscribers to his opponent's comments and basically drowns everybody out. To which my response was, that's not how it happened. And that's not how it happened in the first one. He actually specifically told his fans not to do that. He said, my fans have their own brains. They do whatever they want. But the times when they have done that is when the person has actually been a trash reactor or just a garbage person, just a really horrible person that has done some really horrible things. So you call him out on that, and you tell him, you say that he does that, and then the oxymoron of this whole thing is that you do it throughout the video. You're telling S&J Nation to do that, and that's your final words in the end, is for S&J Nation to basically troll not only the Upchurch fans that are going to be on your video, but Upchurch himself. Screw. Man, what is going on with you? I'm going to check out... yeah, this is going to be a long edit for me, man. Fuck. 42 and 30 minute video. I know I skipped around a lot, guys, and I'm sorry for that, but look, it was just more of the same bullshit, and this is going to be a long edit, and I have some things I need to add in there as well, and I already told you the stuff I'm showing you, so look, you guys have a great day. We're always in it for the diss tracks. We're always in it for the battles, but I'm not in it to listen to a 42-minute dialogue on childish behavior and bullying, which is basically what I think this was. You were being a bully. You're being a bully. You were talking about the way he looks. You were talking about the way he sounds. You were making fun of the way he talks. I mean, basically, you were being a bully. I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies, man. And Upchurch-It was just really, was just really upset and mad, and responded to the things you were saying in your live stream. That's the things he was touching on. You may think you're justified because you think you addressed the things that he got wrong, but you did more than that, Screw. You said some smart-ass things and typed it on the screen. You sent S&J Nation on him and on his fans. You were a smart-ass. You picked on him about several things that were unnecessary, and you were a bully. And I don't like bullies, man. This was not... you can be a bully during a diss track when you're rapping, but this wasn't a diss track. This was a dialogue. So that's my take on that. You guys have a fantastic day. Next one's coming up, but it's going to be a bit because it's going to take a little bit to edit. So have a fantastic day, you guys. You guys, please comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop my next video. And what else? Damn straight, man. You guys take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao. Okay, so final thoughts. Yeah, I mean, look. I'm sorry I skipped around, but this is the deal. I'm not going to sit there and listen to 42 minutes of someone bullying and belittling someone else, which is basically what he was doing. If he wanted to clear the air about some things that Upchurch said, which he thinks he got wrong, that's one thing. But to sit there and pick on someone and to be a bully, I'm not there for that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to clear the air on some of the things that he said and on some of the things Upchurch said. And that's how I'm going to treat this. But look, if you're going to be a bully on a diss track. That's when you're a bully. And that's fine. But if you're just doing a dialogue to clear the air on some things that someone is saying, No, you don't pick on the way they look, the way they talk, the way they whatever. And you don't sick your fans on him or on his fans. That's just crazy. So, Screw, man, I don't know. What is going on with you? It's, man, it's like the bigger you get, you're not the same person anymore. And trust me, I rock with S&J Nation, man. I have from the very beginning. And I understand that, you've always been animated and you've always been a little theatrical and you've got a big personality, and I get that. That's what I love about you. But this isn't it. You've always been about positivity and making people smile and laugh and stuff like that. And that's what I love about you. But this side of you is ugly. It's ugly, man. Bullying people is not okay. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you know when I drop my next video. And damn straight, take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.